Hey class, this is your art teacher, and I'm going to make a brief video on how we're going to plan our colors for our circular loom knitting. Okay, so this will be our circular loom knitting plan, and this is one that I'm almost finished with. So let me go back to what it's going to look like when you first get yours. And do I have one here? Well, I guess I will use this one. I did not grab a clean one before I came over here. Anyway, no big deal. So you already have on your design, let me zoom in a little bit. You already have on your design, you have a few, well, there's a lot of different things that I put on here because I made several copies of these. So I thought that that would be easier for you to have a template set up. Okay, so first things first, if you will go ahead, I'm doing this upside down. I will flip it back over. If you will go ahead and write your name first and last, or just first and initials, fine, and your grade, and then whatever team number you are. I'm team 00. I'm everybody's team. Anyway, okay, so get that done first. The next thing, okay, second thing, after your paper is labeled, okay, so first things first, let's label our paper, okay? The second thing that I want you to do is I want you to go ahead and choose your colors, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and write, I may pause this video, or if you are not in my class or somebody else is watching this and you're doing it at home or doing it with another class, if you wanna pause this video, you can, and go ahead and collect your colors. I'm not great at writing upside down, so I'm gonna flip it around so that I can write my colors. What I'm asking all my students to do is we're choosing between 50 different Crayola brand colored pencils, and what I'm asking you to do is when you choose your color, I want you to color in the rectangle, but I also want you to label the color, okay? So this one is a pine green. I'm gonna write pine, P-I-N-E, pine green, and then I'm going to go ahead and color that in. Okay, sorry for the clinky bracelets. I don't edit these videos, as I've probably said before, so whatever it is, and if I forget something, or like in one of my last videos, it actually had maroon written there, and I said mahogany. If you watch that video, I apologize. Sometimes I do make mistakes, so you might have to kind of read between the lines if you see that I've made an obvious mistake. Okay, so I'm going to choose my next color. Right here I have magenta, okay, and just look at the label, whatever it says, read it. I don't think that's zooming, but read what it has written on there and write that down. You shouldn't have any problems with the spelling because it's written on there for you. So I have magenta. I'm going to go ahead and color that in. So I'm giving my students an option of having an AB pattern or also an ABC pattern. Now when I say an ABC pattern, that does not mean that they have to repeat it ABC, ABC, ABC. Since we are creating symmetry from this, we're starting with the A right here. It just means that whatever they do at the top, they need to make a mirror image of that at the bottom. So I try to explain it to my kids like thinking of twins. This middle one right here does not have a twin. This would be like looking at your face, like looking at your nose, okay, and your eyes and your ears, okay? So it's symmetrical, meaning that from the middle, our line of symmetry, the top is going to be the same as the bottom. It's like a reflection. It's like a mirror image, okay? So I'm going to come back up here to this. I'm going to choose my third color, okay? Again, if you would only like to use 2 colors, you can do that. I strongly encourage my students to look at the color wheel. Think about using different sides of the color wheel. Use the color wheel as inspiration if you want to use something from the yellow families or from the yellow family, the reds or the blues, or if you would like to use analogous colors are colors that are side by side. So these right here, the yellows, oranges, and the reds, those are side by side, so those would be minus the gray. Those would be, and minus the green, but these would be analogous colors. Of course, you choose, or if you would like something like in the green families, light green, medium, dark green, those are side by side. And I hear my phone going off. it's time for me to start another class. Anyway, I'm going to continue this video, so I might have to get another video started real quick here. Let's see, my last one. I'm gonna go ahead and use just a plain and simple yellow. I'm gonna write the yellow down. Please make sure that you write your colors down so that, like me, if you need to stop in the middle of your work, you can come back to it and you can finish and you know the colors that you were using. Okay, bye guys, your art teacher loves you. We will continue working on this.